What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the web? Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2024. On today's episode of Play By, we're talking about the recent digital versus physical sales that Mat Piscatella put out on Blue Sky. But first, this is Play By, the show where I bring you the best gaming news in a tiny bite-sized form. So if that sounds like something you're interested in and you enjoy this video, consider hitting that subscribe button. Alright, with all that out said, it's time to talk about that data. Mat Piscatella said, for the January to August period for all titles with both physical and digital sales, 53% of software sales were done digitally compared to 52% in the same period, that is for the Nintendo Switch. The PlayStation 5 is now 78% digital versus 75% digital last year. 91% of the Xbox software was done digitally this year versus 90% last year. Now, don't get me wrong, it's very disappointing to see that games are starting to go more and more digital, but honestly, it's just kind of a sign of times, you know? That direction has been where we've been headed for at least 10 years now. I think we have the rest of the PlayStation 5 for sure, and then probably about half of the PlayStation 6. When the PlayStation 6 Pro comes out, I don't think there's going to be a disk drive or even a way to attach a disk drive. Just the other days on Friday, I went and picked up the Tomb Raider Remastered Collection and the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game. Both of these are physical. However, this one in particular did not begin physical. It was digital only. And it only got a physical release because it sold well digitally. And a lot of games are that way. I mean, just now today, I've not picked it up yet, but Alan Wake 2 is out today for the first time physically, but it's already been out for quite a long time digitally. And it's only coming out physically because the digital version did good, but it's apparently not made a profit yet. So they're hoping the physical version will be able to skyrocket the sales for that and make a profit. But only time will tell. And I'm also not going to sit here and say that I don't play digital games. This is the PlayStation Portal. It's primarily streaming. A lot of my games that I like, I will play digitally. A lot of games I've bought over the years has been digital. As a matter of fact, I play a lot of games from the PlayStation Plus catalog. And with that being said, obviously, they're digital. A lot of my games I have on these shelves here, they are physical, obviously, but I also have them again digitally. And that's something that I've been doing for a very, very long time. If I see a super good sale or a game that I like a ton, I will go back and I will buy it digitally, just so I don't have to get back up with my disc for it. I became one of those people. If it's on a good enough sale, I will get it digitally just to protect my disc. Now, I wish I had done that for a lot of games way back when. As you saw from my last pickups video, I recently rebought Iron Man 1 on the PlayStation 3. However, my original copy was on the Xbox 360, and that version has disc rot now, and it doesn't really work. Obviously, disc rot is not something that we have to worry about right now, but as time progresses, it will very much be something we have to worry about. However, with digital, as long as there's a hard drive you can put it on, you're all good to go, nothing to worry about. So to put it lightly, it is disappointing that digital is rising the way in which it is, but I'm also not, an adversary of it really all that much anymore. Yes, I would rather this look the other way and the pendulum be more physical so that I have that option if I really want it. But honestly, at this point, most of the games I buy it the day it comes out. So the physical being cheaper than digital all the time isn't exactly something that I have to worry about anymore. And then sometimes games are going to be cheaper digitally than it's going to be physically. For example, Final Fantasy VII Remake digitally, I think it's like $60, but physically it's a couple $100. It's up there. We will eventually go digital only, and the only thing I hope, at least for the beginning of it, is that PlayStation will at least let us have a disk drive to be attached to the console, even if it's just via USB, so that all these games we have physically, that we can still continue to play them. Because obviously the PlayStation 5, it was built on the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 6 will probably be built on that same architecture, and same with the 7, 8, 9, and so on, so that backwards compatibility remains forever. So let's just hope that that's the case, so that all these games don't just end up being like, okay, guess I gotta get to the PlayStation 5 hooked up so I can still play them. That would be very frustrating, but hopefully it doesn't end up that way. What about you? How do you feel about the games going more digital, especially with this new report from Mat Piscatella? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, channel, and I'll see you in the next video.